Thank you very much, Madam MC, Chairman. I'm told the position is Chairman, so it doesn't matter the person occupying the position, whether it's a male or a female, the chair is a man. So, Madam Chairman, Nananom, colleagues in the academia, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, I am delightfully honored not only to be here at a book launch, but at the launch of Ghana's first book on emotional intelligence, My Child, My Future, Optimizing Emotions in Children. This book is timely and appropriate because our dear nation's future will be determined by how well we shape the future of today's children. One of the best ways to prepare our children for life challenges is to help them build their emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligent children become balanced adults who can manage rationally and calmly in complicated situations. The ability for a child to identify and manage emotions can impact everything from his or her performance in the classroom to his or her relationship with people. This makes emotional intelligence a critical stepping stone to success. During my days as a lecturer, I realized most students with learning and thinking differences have trouble with emotional intelligence. Students with higher levels of emotional intelligence can better manage themselves and relate to others around them. These help improve their communication skills and make them become more confident learners. On the other hand, students who lack emotional intelligence can become less connected to school, negatively affecting classroom performance. As teachers, our ability to understand each styled action is also essential in developing our students. And I repeat, as teachers, our ability to understand each child's actions is also essential in developing our students. In reviewing the book, My Child, My Future, I was touched by the personal experience of the writer, Mr. James Addison, regarding his ability to read and write fancy, all because his teacher had a nickname, Teacher Kwesi Sasa Bonsam. I quote, "I was a good pupil, but I was so afraid of the man and scared by his nickname that I was always afraid to go to his class." Unquote. Mr. Chairman, James is not the only person with such experience. Many children have suffered the same, and many others continue to suffer the same. I wish that every teacher in this country may get a copy of this book to help develop our future leaders consciously and unconsciously. In our day-to-day activities, ladies and gentlemen, we are compelled to exhibit our emotions through anger, fear, sadness, joy, surprise, disgust, and content. None of these emotions is wrong, but our ability to understand and manage these emotions define who we are. A workforce that is made up of emotionally intelligent employees helps boost the morale in the workplace. Employees with higher emotional intelligence find it easier to adjust and tend to embrace change and grow in the company. Nanano, children who grow in families that consciously take responsibility for building their emotional intelligence are encouraged to express their feelings, are listened to and understood. They are calmly answered to. Their opinions are taken into account, and they are offered unconditional love and appreciation. In our zeal to train our children to be better future leaders, we may end up overprotecting them or giving them low care. As parents, the degree of our emotional intelligence in our children's upbringing will determine the degree of their success in all aspects of their lives. I was highly fulfilled with chapter 3 of the book, My Child, My Future, which we are launching today, which accounts for why caregivers' emotional intelligence is essential. The last paragraph of that chapter reads, "Finally, caregivers must be fully aware that emotional intelligence is the basic sustainer of strong families, societies, and great nations." History attests to the fact that lack of emotional intelligence in parents and caregivers has caused the disintegration of prominent families and being the root cause of the fall of some great cultures, unquote. Our forefathers were emotional intelligent, and some of us were lucky to have gotten it informally. But we all as a nation have not done much to document and make it part of our learning. Children of late are losing such indispensable society and emotional skills needed to leverage knowledge. I am delighted that this book helps bridge the gap between our emotional intelligence and its transition to our next generation. Being a political, religious, or traditional leader, every leader can only be effective if he or she has a well-developed emotional intelligence. Leaders with high emotional intelligence create more connected and motivated teams. I want to take this opportunity to encourage philanthropists, opinion leaders, donors to support initiatives that develop emotional intelligence of children. One such initiative is what we are witnessing today, the launch of Emotional Intelligence Book to help us support children. We often visit orphanages with foods and clothes. We have all paid little or no attention to caregivers' emotional intelligence levels in these orphanage homes and their implication on the children living in these orphanages. Research reveals that children living in these orphanages experience some emotional, such as loneliness, entrampment, deprivation, rejection, and helplessness. The book being launched today, My Child, My Future, has the solution to this. I would like to encourage everyone to get a copy of this book, since we all play a role in our society in ensuring that we shape our children to become the future we want to see. I would like to leave you with a quote by Kalu Ndekwe Kalu, which states, "The things you do for yourself are gone when you are gone, but the things you do for others remain as your legacy." God bless you all. Thank you.